Hello everyone, this is JedBedrock and welcome back to another Airsoft review video. Today I'll be reviewing the CYMA 606, I believe it's called. Yes. This is the box. I made sure to bring the box out there. The CM 606. And I want to review this gun because I like it. Now, this is a $115 gun. I would not have bought a gun in this price range. Normally, the first gun that I ever bought to get into Airsoft was $110, and I wouldn't buy that gun again. The thing with this gun, though, is that I got it out of an Evike box of awesome, along with another gun. Forgive me, I got a lot of mucus in my throat. Anyway, so this gun, it says it's injection molded, and I don't doubt that, but it feels really nice. It's textured so that it feels like one of those nylon fiber polymer bodies that you get from G&G or a real gun. And like if you grab the magwell, there's some flex, but not a whole lot. The body is a lot higher quality than I ever thought it would be. The buffer tube is metal, which is nice. The bolt in there is metal. Everything in there is metal. And I have taken this gun apart, and I can say that the internals, albeit budget, are really nice. They're metal, probably full aluminum alloy of some kind, not steel, obviously. The barrel is a polished red, like the box, but that's what the barrel looks like. It's really nice looking. The internals are pretty. And it shoots really well. I was using this gun completely stock, with the exception that I put in a flat hop, and the gun shoots really well stock. It's nice. I actually took this, and you can see the sticker on it. I took this to an American Milsim game, their Broken Home 9, and it performed perfectly. It was on par with other people's $500 guns out there. You can easily hit a man-sized target at, close to 300 feet, over 300 feet if you're in an elevated building like I was. And it's really nice. It does .28s really well. I haven't really gone higher than that because I don't really need to, but it does .28s really well. It's light because it's mostly all plastic, with the exception the buffer tube is metal, the outer barrel is metal. Other than that, the rest of the body is plastic, other than a few parts in here. It does come with this forward grip here. It does come with that in the box. And it's the same plastic as the body, so it feels really nice. It's really secure. It's normal. Comes with a charging handle thing there. It has a standard hop up. It's not rotary or anything like that. The pistol grip has a lot of texture on it. It's really nice. I don't know if you can see the texturing on it, but it's really nice. The sling mount here is actually metal too. That's a really nice feature. I wasn't expecting that to be metal, but that's nice. Use a small Tamiya, basically the standard Airsoft connector, not Dean's or anything like that. One thing I do have to say about it is that for $115, it rocks. For any better way to say it, it rocks. It's really nice. It's actually my go-to gun for doing outdoor airsoft, and I recently put a G&G green bucking in it to help its performance. But other than that, it's been really good on level ground with a flat hop and everything else default. I was able, oh, there's a mad squirrel over there. Anyways, I was able to get it to shoot a 260 foot target with relative consistent accuracy. So it blew me away with its quality. The stock is really nice too. It's all made out of the same molded plastic, but like I said, it doesn't feel molded. It does come to you like this. So it'll come in this box, and standard styrofoam stuff. But this is the box it'll be in. I think it comes with some BBs. It comes with the forward grip. It comes with a unjamming rod. But it did better than my Dytac gun that also came in the box of awesome. I am not impressed with that Dytac. I mean, this thing blew it out of the water for everything. It has a good rate of fire. The trigger response is really nice. And while CYMA doesn't make good, I've heard they don't make good M4s, and maybe, yeah, their higher ends aren't that good, but if you're looking for a budget gun to get into Airsoft, this is what I would recommend. Yeah, the G&G combat machines are better, and they're going to last you probably longer than this thing will, but if you're someone that takes care of your stuff, and you take care of it, it's not going to break on you really quickly. I'm good with my guns. I really try to take care of them. You gotta make sure to clean them and stuff. That you gotta. After I got back from the mill sim, I took this gun apart completely and I cleaned it completely. Barrel, outside, inside, everything. Lubed up the hop-up chamber, but you gotta take care of it. I just use a standard red dot on it. All the blue parts are custom 3D printed parts that I made for it. So I've got the skeletonized hand grip with the skeletonized rail riser. I've also got a polycarbonate lens protector here. Now, one nice thing about this gun is that you can take it apart. So, well, in a way. If you don't want the cheap, well, it's not really that cheap, but if you don't want the plastic rail here, the ability that this gun provides you is the handguard thing here. So basically you pull this back, and this handguard drops down like this. And I actually like the attention to detail because it has the heat shield here that would be on a real gun. So I kind of like that detail. And then you pull this back again, and the top will pop off. Oh, that's just my dog. She's mad. Ignore her. So the gun looks like this once you take that off. Now this does, it's not meant to be front wired. It is a rear wired gun. But what this gun does offer you is that if you have the money and you don't want to have the plastic rail on it, then you can go and you can buy a metal 7-inch handguard rail system that goes on here. Or even if you want an M-Lock or Keymod one, I think they make them like this. Then you can switch it out. That's the nice thing about this gun, is that you can do that. I like that feature. Now, because the nature of it, I'm not really used to the guns with the removable handguards, so it is a little wobbly when you're using it, but you get used to it really easily. It's not a big deal to get used to that. It chronos in at about 410, 411-ish. So it's, at least here in the States, it is not going to be field legal even for outdoor. So when you get the gun, the first thing that you have to do is you have to put a weaker spring in it. And I believe an M90 spring will do. It depends. This gun actually turns out to have really good seal for air compression. So one thing that I did was I had an M90 spring that I put in there, and it was still chronoing hot for indoor. But this is not my indoor gun, it's my outdoor gun. So my M90 spring that should get about 350 FPS was chronoing in at 363 with .2s. So as far as indoor, you may have to do something with the spring, or I hate to say it, compromise the quality of the air seal in the gun. Other than that, I use this as my outdoor gun, so chronoing in at 363 is not that bad at all. One common misconception in Airsoft that I've had to learn myself is that FPS does not matter that much. It matters to a point, and then after that, even the barrel length doesn't matter that much. Yeah, for different guns, having a longer barrel will make it more accurate to a degree, but I would say most of the accuracy in an airsoft gun has to do with the hop-up, the chamber, and what happens in the gearbox. The seal, the piston, the nozzle, and everything. That's where your accuracy mostly comes from. And with that said, it does really well with that. So, I would definitely recommend this gun. I probably wouldn't buy another one. I would probably buy something a bit higher price range, but I'm definitely never getting rid of this gun. It's going to be my outdoor gun till it breaks, and then I might repair it, and then I'll just fix it and keep using it. Like, I have no reason to go get a high priced gun when I have this thing that works really well. Yeah, its barrel's shorter, but it can still reach those distances because I feel the internals are really high quality for the price you pay. Like, for the price range, I've never seen a gun that functions this nice. My old Lancer Tactical that I bought that was this gun's predecessor that I have now decommissioned, it shoots like a dream. I would say it probably shoots a bit better than this one. The only problem with it is that it was the Gen 1, so its molded plastic was a lot cheaper than this thing. It was a lot cheaper. It was at the Milsim. I rolled over it. It got dropped. I mean, me rolling over it, I'm not a small person if any of you guys have met me in person. I rolled over this thing in the Milsim, and it survived without any problems at all. And so all I can say is that CYMA 606, I really like this gun. I'd recommend it to anyone getting into the sport. It's cheaper than a combat machine. Yeah, it won't give you the quality of the body that a combat machine does, and maybe in the gearbox a bit, but if you're looking to save about 40-50 bucks, this would definitely be my choice, because the money that you save, and if you take care of this gun, it will last you a long time. It's lasted me a long time already, and if you treat it right, it'll serve you well. And the money that you save for this gun, you can put towards really good goggles, like Revisions or something. I love the Revision goggles. I mean, go to a Milsim, you can wear those things forever. They're just comfortable, and the lenses are really clear. Anyways, I'll digress. But this has been a JedBedrock review, and before I go, I'll just show you what it's like to put this thing back on. So, if you're wondering, to put this back on, got the gun. There's a plastic piece here that this goes into. So you do that, it slides in, you pull this ring back, and the ring is on like a special spring, so pull it back, and it takes a little finagling to get it in there, but once you do, you pull it all the way back, this pops down in there. It doesn't take a lot of force, so if it's not going in, then don't push it. So then you take the bottom part with the heat shield, you find out which part's the front, turn the gun over, you put this down here, and it does slide below the thing, So slide it in, pops in, goes in, and it's just that simple. You have to finagle it a little bit, and goes in like that, and all you have to do is put your attachments back on. I do have to say that it does have all of the sling mounts are metal, which blew me away. Guns in this price range usually never have metal sling mounts. It's about the outer barrel and the buffer tube are the most metal you'll ever get on the outer body, but I do appreciate the sling mounts are metal, so you don't have to worry about those breaking. The gun does not come with a sling though. It's a shame, but the sling mounts on the gun would be better than the sling itself. So anyways, that has been a JedBedrock review of the CYMA 606. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell icon to be email notified of any more videos I put out. And like if you liked. And I will see you guys on the field. Bye.
We're under the same sky tonight. You see the stars, I see the stars in your eyes.